the bunch of the people that thought that they are just exhausted, especially towards Kami. Kaminari is a very special case because of the curse. Of course, she has a lot of wounds and all that stuff. The vital fluids, of course, stop thanks to you, but the invert device on the back of her head, it is somewhat damaged but still repairable.
Nat would attempt to see how she could repair invert device.
The device on the back of her head looks to be damaged by a back attack from essentially a great sword. Doesn't look like it's going to be uh, hard at all, or even difficult to repair the device. Something's just disconnected, and it just needs a little bit of reinforcement so it will not break again.
She will gently attempt to use a bit of void. She can't at least reinforce it and see if she can't connect.
When the void touches the invert device, your skin crawls as a new type of energy just touched you. Whatever that Kami has within her system, whatever this frame has, it's strong. You attempt to repair it again with void. Of course, you did repair it. It is a little bit reinforced, but now it's calling. Like there's a voice calling in your head. It's asking for something. It's asking for who are you? Are you someone that can help us?
That depends on. I wish to help Kami.
Knowing that this voice is completely out of her body, out of and it's totally not coming at all. You know that it's not to be highly trusted, but then again, it doesn't sound like it's malicious or anything. It's simply just asking, are you here to help?
Yes.
For all of the sudden, this is not through the naked eye, but through your own visual scans, you would see red tendrils just go off of her head, back of the invert device. It appears it's asking for a connection, a direct connection towards her head.
This is. They're going to be a really dumb idea, but it is going to work. It's going to sit down next to Kami. And then, with her void on, she's going to let the tendrils uh, touch her. She's going to attempt a connection.
Just like a jellyfish to human skin, it wraps around your void arm, your void, and whatever energy she has within your system, it starts to clash like fire and ice trying to at least make some kind of connection, but it's conflicting with each other. It's trying to know each other, but it's so alien, very, very alien towards your own body, towards your own energy. And so does Kaminari's energy, whatever she has. And then it says through your visor, begin deep dive. Yes or no?
Does nothing. She goes for yes.
As you hit yes, your mind will start to go blank as more of this energy within Kaminari would flow even more. Your void reaching out to her as well. And then suddenly and slowly, the world turns black, and you wake up to a much different or even familiar world. Transition. As you dug deep within Kami's mind, you've stumbled upon yourself a very familiar place. You've seen this before. You've seen this place before.
Time ago. But why am I here?
The further that you go, you know for a fact upon the left hand side of where you believe where the arena was, you would see like sparks going off.
Someone's fighting?
And then there's no more sparks.
Hmm.
As you look closer upon the doors of the guild, you would see that it's almost like a broken mirror or separated mirror.
Gently touch it.
You gently touch it, and it definitely feels like one part is actually like yes, it is a wooden door, and you touch the what you would believe is going to be like the shattered side of the mirror, and it's still like wood. It's almost like the wood shattered like glass.
You'll attempt to open it.
Attempting to open it, it just feels like very rough metal. Nothing happens.
Hmm. No way in.
No, I mean like it just feels like really rough metal.
Oh, I see.
You attempt to open it, nothing happens.
But does it open?
Yes. You remember these halls being scattered with a bunch of people before. There was staff on the bar. You would know that Ebb and Flow used to be here as well. Old friends, old allies, you name it. Bantering.
I don't to visit. And my mind became my own again. It's almost like a different life.
You would see sparks going all around the arena. As you would look at this figure doesn't look like Kaminari at all. A lot younger, a lot taller as well. Are you here to spar with us?
Hmm, looking for someone.
Oh, who's thou person that you speak or seek?
Amanari.
You are looking for the awakened storm.
That's not a title I'm familiar with.
Hmm. If you so wish to look for them, go of where he lies. Perhaps you can see where she is.
I'm not too sure I understand.
Find the tombstone. That is
Ah,
all that we can give you.
I thank you.
When you talk to that individual, She sounded almost like Kami.
Cameo always spoke themselves. Um, I always wondered if there was behind their speak. Could there be multiple? Yet I have never seen them being more than one.
As you start to come closer within this ravine, you would see visions of your old allies marching upon this ravine. But why is a real question.
Something happening.
When you start to look even closer towards the visions of these allies that you have gone through before, you would see that these allies of yours, your friends, family, you would see that they look heartbroken. You would see the crowd of adventurers, your friends and family would just stop at the end point of where that tree is, in the end of the ravine. When you come closer, you would see the reason why a funeral is happening. The tombstone reads, "Here lies Rai Jinha, brother, adventurer, friend." You would see that there's a lot of offerings within this grave. You would see a tanto, a wakizashi, a rifle, and a karambit knife. We're not leaving him here. He perished not too long ago.
What happened?
If only we were. The Sylvan Vale got attacked by Yarrow. Everyone was going to die. Because they can't even just leave it alone.
I see.
We fought as hard as we can. The Plague Lord, Yarrow, he did this. He's not going to come back. Even if that we went down to the depths of hell itself, he's not going to come back. Because he told us to never come back for him.
The fifth deserve rest. Their time.
He didn't get to see his brother. Everyone in the Sylvanville was family to him. We were family to him. We're close. This war. With this war, we're going to end it. We're killing Yarrow. We're killing Gregor. We're killing the Forsaken. He gave us his life. He gave his life to everyone. And we're going to collect their debts. Figure of what you would presume to be Kami has vanished. There's lightning sparks all over this grave. And you would hear the battles of the Plague War echo from it. Her rage, everyone's struggle against Gregor. And the war within Zafira City, Forsaken, Yarrow himself, it echoes through this grave.
I was never a part. Truly. But there, because of these scars, still lingers. Seems even to you.
As you would touch the grave with all the sparks, it would slowly turn red, and the sparks would move towards of where you would presume is where the beach is. You hear the calls, you hear the lines, you hear the voice of that Kami, the one that you have seen before when you first got into her mind. As you look down upon the beach, you'd see the very familiar figure, the blood red figure. Perhaps that might be the one. You would see even the very existence of the ocean itself is shattered.
Who might you be?
As you come closer to this blood red Kami, you are very familiar of what or who this one is. But it doesn't look like they're opposing anything at all. They're just watching reality breaking right in front of them.
Manari?
Oh, it's you. You were
Hear
never
me.
truly gone. We can hear you loud and clear, Talia. What is it that you want? Actually, better question. What's going on? Everything is breaking.
Your mind
What the hell is
is
happening right now?
kind of deviation, disruptions.
Is that damn? Is it because of what she is?
Of
Is it because of what she is. She is not a spirit anymore, is she not?
No, she's some type of a construct.
That is what I told her. That is what we told her. Sooner or later, her own actions, without our help, will be the end of her. And this is what happens. She didn't listen. So you're here to kill us again, knowing the fact that we're never really gone.
Why would I need to kill you?
When you dug deep into her mind, for you saw us. You saw us giving power towards her. A kind of power that will surpass what she is now. And you took away that power, that potential, because we're simply giving her the reality of what everyone sees her, of what they did to her.
What I
And we're
saw
here.
was not you giving power. What I saw was you corrupting her, taking away what she really is.
What she really is a spirit of vengeance, not a guardian. There was too many people, too many enemies within this world. This conglomerate of memories has reminded us that there is a lot of people not trusting us, sees us as weak, or they're too damn entitled to even be killed.
Just how it is. You cannot help people that doesn't want to be helped.
You understand the circumstances of what these people have done towards us, you and her, and everyone else, and what the wars have done to our relationships and the upcoming battles after those wars.
The battles that never stop. My actual younger Jacob brother was cursed to hate his own race. He couldn't look at me without wanting to lift his weapon against me. The scars on all of them I can still see, be it the Plague Lord, be it Yarrow. I see them.
And what makes you think that you understand us more?
You might have remained, but my other part ran off. Different circumstances, different lives, scars. Yet I'm here nonetheless.
We see. So what do you want then in here?
Lord Kami, no matter if she's a construct, spirit, guardian of vengeance, I'm still here to help her the best I can.
Help her in what way?
In whatever way she wishes, she needs.
If we told you that we have her, what are you going to do?
Well, my guess is that politely asking you to let her go is probably not going to work.
It's not going to work that simply. We still want her.
I know. But for what reason?
To cling on those memories. Why she fights. Why she sees herself as a guardian. Nowadays, people just want to stab us in the back. And our enemies are getting stronger by the second. And kindness, mercy is not going to cut it. We'll cling onto her.
That I know. But my question to you is, do you cling on as a parasite or something that is more symbiotic in nature? You can push all these narratives on her, but if it's not what she believes, it's not what she strives for, then these truths that you believe are what you believe. You can call her a spirit of vengeance, and maybe that has some truth to it. But it is for her to figure out if she is or not.
She, or us, we are a part of her. We've always been here ever since the beginning. By the day that she was created by our father, we've always been here.
I figured, seeing as you're still here, you might have been subdued. You still have a reason to be. We didn't deal the final blow. She did.
Hmm. She's indeed strong. She did give the final blow, yes. But she has yet to realize that the both of us, we are the same. And we have been here for a long time. It's only then now that she realizes that our own existence is a part of her.
And again, that would be for her to come to terms with, and how she wishes to approach this part of her.
If that is the case, then we'll promise this. When the time comes, we will emerge. And she will speak the truth.
Indeed. Just remember, symbiotic, not parasitic.
We cannot promise of the circumstances of the day.
Nor the fact of don't force it upon her. The harder you push, the more the walls will go up. It could also be, instead of one, you will need more, more situations for her to understand.
So be it then.
We step in if you start forcing things like you did last time. Power has no meaning, no value, if all you strive for is power. It is how you utilize it that matters.
Mm. Power controls many things, but it can also change a lot if you know how to use it.
Good. After all, I was just a human child, and I was turned. You place her hand down, and from her hand, gently like a wave, vines that grew, flower buds, leaves. Even birds perch on it, grow in a circle around. It does cover this kami's feet as well, but has no malicious intent. It's just gentle, calm. Eruptive, destructive. Yet somehow mine represents life.
We cannot say the same thing for today's circumstances. For what we are, for what he is. But then again, you know your power. You know how to use it. The matter is when.
Life, a continuous learning curve. You would also know that a part of me have left me.
You can see that. You sacrifice this kind of power for your former self, and then you form that power into something else for you.
Maybe I'm simply just running.
Perhaps so that she is of what we are. Fine then. Go deep within the waters. Maybe we heard her voice there. But until then, when we merge, we only speak the truth.
Understood.
You get closer to the shattered ocean. You see that it's full of moving glass and all that stuff. It looks like the ocean is glass itself, but it still crashes with the sand.
Can she step into it?
Looks like water is broken.
Just gently tap it.
Ripples of water go through. Nothing happens towards you, but the water itself, it gives little cracks, but nothing changes around the environment.
Take slowly put pressure on it, see. It will crack under her.
Instead of ripples of water, there's now cracks forming, and now your foot is on the water. It does feel like water. The more that you go down, the deeper it goes. You do feel like it's going to be a little weighted considering of how water works, but The more that you go down, the more that you expect that it's going to add more or lessen your movement, it slowly becomes easier for you to walk in.
Mommy?
No response. It looks like to be her.
Mommy? Touch?
It is the exact same texture and touch of her construct skin and body. You may have found her.
Mommy. Gentle shake. To wake up. Minari?
S- Still no response. It appears that she is deep asleep.
Trying to scan and see if she can figure out how to wake her up.
You would scan to her head. You would scan her. You feel a large amount of not just her energy, but also the other energy as well. And it's asking for a connection. This other energy.
Here goes nothing. She reaches for it. To connect.
Just like before, but this time with even more tendrils, just like a giant jellyfish upon human skin. The energy in your void is starting to conflict. The vast amount of power that she has and your void is clashing with each other. It's strong. It's very much taking a toll on your body. And then with much clashing of both energies, you would feel that it's starting to get used to its this energy that she has. It's almost starting to be a part of you, just slowly but surely.
Okay, to tell me if you want me to trigger this event.
You may trigger it.
Come on. Come on, Ari.
It com- a prompt comes up into your visor. It says, "Welcome, Commandant."
Commandant. Come on, Ari.
And now brings up another prompt. Connection has been established. Exit deep dive? Question mark. Yes or no?
She take a look at Kaminari. Is she looking quote unquote better?
She is looking better. She looks even more calm now. The reality uh, that is surrounding you is now not in shattering, but normal again.
See you on the outside. Confirm.
As you do, you now made a connection towards this energy that she currently has in this new frame, a symbiotic energy. It's not Punisher energy, it's completely something else. And now you have a neurological connection towards her with the device on her head. Deep dive complete. You start to wake up. You feel the energy just flowing toward your body, your fatigued body, to be precise. And now you have made a neurological connection towards Kami's frame.
Mommy,
Uh, oh, everything is.
at, at least you're alive. How are you feeling other than hurt, I suppose?
Uh,
Feel
feel
sick.
sick.
Double miking.
Feel sick.
That might be on me.
What do you mean?
Well, I had to do something.
That involves
Connecting to your device.
they connected to the thing on our head.
Yes. And apparently I
Oh,
did a deep dive.
one of those again. The head seems a little clear, but everything hurts. We don't even want to wake up. Far too tired and
I
sick.
feel a lot of us were heavily wounded.
We got stabbed on the fucking chest. That was fun.
There was a lot of that. Everyone is alive though.
That's good. And also, why can we hear your voice outside and inside our head?
I'm still connected.
Oh, Is it doing anything bad?
Well, do you feel anything off?
No, not really. Just exhausted, sick, fatigue.
She will try and manipulate their energies and see if she can't alleviate sickness, at least.
You try to manipulate her energies, and you would see that one is a little bit unbalanced. That being the blue side of her, oh no, yeah, the red side of her energies is a little bit higher.
She will try and rebalance the two sides.
You try to rebalance the two sides, and it would appear that the blue side is turning a dark blue.
Dark blue. Or am I being stupid?
It was bright blue before, and then it turns dark blue.
Oh, I see.
As you rebalance it, you would see a prompt right into your visor. It says that her mind is stabilizing.
How do you feel now?
We feel less sick now.
That's
And
good.
now we just feel very sore.
There was a bit of
So that's what you did. Okay. Almost felt natural. Like medicine.
I worried for some reason after adapting to your G, because it knows what it's doing in that sense.
Okay. So it's not just lightning within our, or every kind of power in this construct frame of ours. It's not doing anything bad at all towards you. And you can, like, move it around a bit.
I suppose that's one way of saying
Well, we don't feel off. We definitely don't feel like this is our lightning. It's completely different.
it. If the orbs behind you is anything to go by, wouldn't be surprised it's a mix.
Oh, that usually happens when we are overcharged. I guess we have to get used to this then.
Because rebalancing causes a lot of energy output.
Perhaps so. We do feel a little bit better and much more control right here. So that's a plus. Actually, there's a lot of pluses. Well, whatever you did, that eases our mind. We still don't want our pain inhibitors off.
What do you mean?
We don't know. It's almost like if we turn them off, we don't feel like ourselves.
Pain is important because it tells you the damage you receive. Only time they should go off is when you know you're pushing yourself.
Guess we're gonna keep them off until then.
Oh, it's fine. We're not in a combat situation.
True. You should like try and recover for now. Whatever you did, thank you very much.
Of course. Just so you know, my this energy have altered this form as well. Highly possible tie themselves together.
Is it something we would be concerned of?
The forms adapt, I suppose. They change.
Okay, we'll trust you
Yesterday,
on that one.
I did manage to reconstruct some parts of Valkyrie. They're not stagnant like armor, very much a void. They don't, other than the fatigue, as well as my own wounds, I don't really have the capabilities of turning off my pain. I don't feel anything particular. Scans don't say anything either, other than there's an unknown energy. I suppose your energy.
It's good to know. Anyways, we should like focus on recovering for now.
You
We
don't
can work
mind.
on this later.
Probably just.
Yeah, good idea.
That would roll up next to Kami, and soon enough her breathing will be indicating she's fast asleep.